Well, Donald Trump's entrance into the political arena has shocked many Americans, particularly his success. Now, a lot of folks obviously love his candor and his honesty and his disregard for political correctness, yet there are other top conservatives who are now actually saying they would never vote for Donald Trump, even if he does become the Republican nominee. Erick Erickson and Senator Scott Brown are with me. Of course, Senator Brown is a Trump endorser. Erick, I'll start with you, though, because a couple of days ago you wrote a piece saying that you would not vote for Donald Trump under any circumstance. Why would you not vote for the GOP nominee if it indeed was Donald Trump?
Well, because I don't think Donald Trump is a conservative. He's certainly running as a conservative now, but I don't think there was a road to Damascus conversion. I think he converted because he wants to date the preacher's daughter, and he'll go back to being the Donald Trump he's been for the last 10 years once he's gotten everyone's vote. I mean, 4 years ago, Donald Trump opposed the Republicans, funded the Democrats. 2 years ago, he opposed conservatives, funding the establishment, and now I'm supposed to believe he's a conservative. And then on stage, what sealed the deal for me moment was he was on stage and called Planned Parenthood wonderful. This is an organization that chops up children and sells their body parts, and I don't know how he could describe that organization as wonderful.
You know, Senator Brown, I'm watching an amazing civil war. People who have been friends for decades, now they don't speak to each other because of this issue. You talked about unity many times, almost every time you come on the air. How do you fix something like this?
Well, first of all, news alert to Eric and others, not everybody's a hardcore conservative. We're Americans first, and we have an opportunity right now to take the White House, keep the Senate, and make sure Chuck Schumer isn't the majority leader, and obviously increase the numbers in the House. And with that, we can actually put back and push back a lot of what this president and this administration has done. And if we don't get behind after what? We had started with 15 people, and ultimately we're down to 1. We don't support that nominee after the bloodbath of the political process, then my question, Eric, is did you get your invite to Hillary's inauguration already? Because I heard you say yesterday that, oh, you know, there's going to be another Republican coming through that door that you're going to vote for. Well, with all due respect, that person has no chance of winning, so you're throwing your vote away. And I tell you, when you have good senators like when you have good senators, let me finish. When you have good senators like Ted, who'll still be there, and others, you know, and we have the Senate, then they can actually guide, and he will support himself like Reagan did with good people who have great ideas on how to put this country back.
Well, let Eric respond,
safety and security,
Senator Brown,
dealing with our economy, and dealing with a whole host of other things.
I think it's very interesting that that he admitted going into this that not every American's conservative, including Donald Trump. I want to vote for a conservative, and 2, I don't want to vote for a liberal who supports socialist health care schemes or Planned Parenthood. I don't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. I'll find someone else to vote for, but I'd either be voting for Hillary or one of her friends and donors.
Eric, if someone says by not voting for the eventual nominee, and if it is Donald Trump, then it is a de facto vote for Bernie or Hillary, are you willing to go that far, willing to take the country in that direction?
Oh, I think if Donald Trump were elected, he would take that in the direction. I mean, that was his consistent position until he decided to run for president as a Republican. I have no faith in Donald Trump that he actually has had a conversion.
Scott?
Charles, you know, that's the problem, you know, with people like Eric. And Eric, I have a lot of respect for you, but with all due respect, we're having a process here. We have 15 great people. Every single one of them would have made a better president than Hillary or Bernie. We've gone through the process. We ultimately, here we are. We're at the moment of truth. And either we put that genie back in the bottle and actually, you know, reestablish our ties with our allies, make our foes fear us, deal with our economic challenges, deal with our ISIS and other foreign policy challenges. Yeah, because he's going to surround himself with great people. Any one of those people running will be better than Hillary. And by you throwing your vote away and every other person that supports you, you're going to make Hillary Clinton the president.
Well, guys,
I'm sorry. That's a joke.
Let's leave it there, guys. We're going